Marcy Gonzalez in for Diana Perez.
And I'm John Muller. We begin with that breaking news. Australia's Department of Defense has released these satellite images of debris, two objects which may be related to the missing flight. One of the pieces of debris is thought to be as large as 78 feet long, the other approximately 16 feet long.
The area where the debris has been spotted is approximately 1,500 miles southwest of Perth, Australia. In that vicinity, the ocean is well over a mile deep, if not more. It's in the area known to mariners as the Roaring Forties, southern latitudes notorious for wild weather and waves. An American P-8 Poseidon subhunter is over the scene searching for the debris at this moment.
The plane's long-range radar can provide high-resolution images over both water and land. The hope is that it can provide a clearer picture of any pieces of debris. ABC's David Wright is on the plane, and he filed this report on his way to the search scene.
Hey, this is David Wright. I am on board a U.S. Navy P-8 Poseidon. That's a search and rescue vessel. The call sign for this flight is Rescue 74. We're past a search an area that's headed towards the South Pole from almost due south of Kuala Lumpur. And what we're being told by the flight crew here is that they have some intelligence now that there is some sort of debris in the water. They're not clear what. We will be the first plane on site. And we are just descending through the clouds right now. This plane has some of the highest tech gear available, much of it classified. And if anybody is likely to find something down there, this plane has a very good opportunity to do so. It's a serious enough sighting of debris that not only is this plane headed into the area, but two Australian planes are also headed this way. They're going to be combing the waters for the next several hours. We'll be searching for 3 hours, looking both visually from the plane and also with all the high-tech gear they have on board to see what this might be in the water. It may be a false alarm, but they seem to be treating it as a very promising sign. It's about 1,400 miles from Antarctica, 2,775 miles southwest of Kuala Lumpur, and about 1,300 miles from Australia. We've been traveling 3 hours just to get to this site. We'll have 3 hours close to the water to search for whatever might be down there, and then 3 hours to fly back. This is David Wright aboard a U.S. Navy P-8 Poseidon, call sign Rescue 74, about 1,300 miles southwest of Australia.
Our thanks to David Wright.
And now let's go to ABC News aviation expert Stephen Ganyard for his take on these developments.
Don't get radar returns off of nothing. So it sounds to me that we've indeed found the wreckage. You know that they've been looking in a certain area. I think what's probably happened here is that the U.S. intelligence community has been brought to bear, and they've been able to use some of the satellite data of that part of the ocean based on some of the forensics David was talking about with the pinging down south. And so they've been focusing very, very intently on this area. Earlier in the day, we saw that the Australians focused their search area in a very particular way, which to us was a clue that they were zeroing in on where they thought the actual impact was. It's all being run through through a rescue coordination center. Again, as David says, the Australians are very professional, been working hand in hand with the U.S. The U.S. Navy and the Australian Air Force are very used to working together. I'm sure there's all sorts of coordination going on. My guess is what's going to happen now is you're going to get you'll have the P-3 and the P-8, which have satellite communications. Will go over, if they find some wreckage, see some wreckage, they'll take pictures and they'll send that back via satellite. I think that we'll get an ID pretty quickly here.